So one issue I've been having with my Generac generator is that the battery dies quickly. You can only get a couple electric starts from it, and the battery will not charge up on its own. It's not set up to. What it has is a lead like this from the battery to the starter, and what you have to do to charge it is disconnect it from the starter and plug in the charger. So that is not convenient because every time you remote start it or electric start it, you got to disconnect it and plug it in to charge it. So you're constantly switching it back and forth, and that takes away the convenience of the electric start feature. It may not be so bad if you have your generator parked somewhere where you can just leave this plugged in and charging all the time, and then just switch it when you need to start it. My generator is in a location where there's no power, and the generator is the main power. So what I'm going to do is I am going to convert this, and I'm going to replace this plug with eyelets. So find some eyelets that are the same size as the bolts that go on the battery. I'm going to cut that off, splice those eyelets on there, and I'm going to leave this plugged into the generator all the time. And this will be attached to the battery, so every time the generator is running, it will be charging the battery. And that way you don't have to. I can leave this connected too, so that will always be connected to the electric start, and I'm not going to have to switch back and forth. So what I'm doing now is just using a multimeter to see which one is the positive. You can be careful, and you should really check before you cut it. I didn't. You can use this to figure out which pin's positive and which pin's negative before you cut the wires and mark them. But I forgot to do that, so be careful not to touch those or have those touch any metal. I got it plugged in. So this way, got minus 15 volts. This way I have plus 15 volts. So I know that that's the positive and that's the negative. I'm going to mark them so I know which one to put on which battery terminal. So I've got both sets of leads hooked up to the battery, our charger, and our connection for the electric start. And we'll show you what that looks like on the generator. So here we've got our connector connected again, going to the starter for electric start, and our eyelets are on the battery to charge it, and then we're just going to plug the charger into the battery, into the battery and the generator, and that will charge it whenever it's running. And to get this battery out, a 5/16 ratcheting wrench is great. Just undo this bolt here, and the other side is slotted behind the wheel, so we'll loosen that one, and then you can slide this bracket out. You don't need to take the wheel off, but it is a bit tight. And yeah, so engine start button here, and we got power. So that's going to wrap up this video on this Generac generator. Thanks for watching.